Hello, my sugar plums. I was asked to do a tutorial about my elf mystical magical makeup. You may think it's all filter, but it's not all filter. Some of it is filter, but you know. I also want to clarify that my hair is curly, but it is not as curly or at least uniform as it is in a lot of my videos. And so I'll do heatless curls and I'll be in this. And I'll take that out at the end to show you what that'll look like. So I think I use a lot of makeup, but you can beg to differ. I like to use this Elf Camo Concealer because of my dark circles. The shade is Medium Peach. And this is like the Tarte Shape Tape, but the cheap version, because we know that I am broke. So what I'll do is I will put little dabs underneath my eyes, and then I have some spots that I want to conceal right now. Just because I pick at my face. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Maybe some redness. I have a beauty blender, but to be honest with you, I can't be freaking bothered to use it half the time, so I'll literally just use my fingers. I can just see people being like, don't drag it across your skin. Don't do that. But I'm doing it anyways. I usually do this in the bathroom, so it's gonna look a little wonky, I think. There you go. No more dark circles under the eyes. I use a foundation, but it's not like a liquid foundation. I don't really like liquid foundations because I get a lot of creasing, especially under my under eyes and right here. I'm not even that old, but it happens. So I like using powder foundations, and I use the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the shade Fairlight 10. I am by no means a makeup artist. I am just an enthusiast. So what I'll do is I'll basically bake my under eye, which you would usually do with setting powder or translucent powder. But because I film, I don't want translucent powder on my under eyes, because if you know what flashback is when you use translucent powder, flashback basically ruins your photos and pictures, and I don't. That's the last thing I want in my videos, is to get it ruined by flashback. Heck no. I know it looks crazy right now, but there's a method to the madness. I know it looks crazy right now, but there's a method to my madness. I promise. I really like the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal Paris. If you don't have the money to get something to fill in your brows, I would highly recommend, if you have an eyeshadow palette with like a black or like a deep brown, you could use that to fill it in, because eyeshadow powder would work just as fine. I don't even I have a video. Like, this one is less inside, so I like to slowly fill it and switch it up. And ta-da! Looks presentable. At least I think. Yeah, my skin will be red, but it'll go away. So now, since my eyebrows are done, let's move on to my eyeshadow. So when it comes to my whimsical fairy looks, I like to go more natural but sparkly pink, if that makes sense. And for that specific look that that viewer was talking about, I'm pretty sure I used this palette, which is the BFF Alondra and Elsie palette. I got it from BH Cosmetics. It's my favorite palette and I use it all the time. But all it is a contouring palette. To be honest, if you're looking for anything to travel with as a palette, a contouring palette is the best. Like, if you don't have anything besides powder foundation and a contouring palette, you're good to go. That's it. That's really all you need. What I like to do for my everyday or like my more basic looks, I will take I'll take the darkest shade, this brown, and I'll just put it here in the center. Usually if I mess up, I'll just overcompensate. Because my channel is cosplay based, on camera, you need makeup that looks more exaggerative. And that's why when you see people on their beauty guru channels and makeup channels that they have really intense lines, is because it looks better on camera. But it doesn't look as good as in person. And it's a reason why it's called stage makeup. But to be honest with you, I would wear this out. But that's only because I'm confident to wear it out. But the thing is not everyone is. And that's okay. And along with the brown, I like to take that blush from that same palette in the shade You're My Person. It's this one right here. And it's like a peachy blush shade. I really like it. And I'll put it right here on the outside. I just want to say that I can barely see myself in my camera. So I hope this doesn't look bad. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite palette. Like this is my favorite palette, and I bought it a couple years ago, and I'm so glad that I bought it. I don't even know who these people are on the palette. I just saw it on the website, and I was like, ooh la la, let me buy that. What I like to do is highlight the hell out of my face. But before I go and highlight the hell out of my face, let me brush all the bake off. So I know this brush isn't clean, but I don't care. So boop 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 boop. Brush all the bake. And what I like to do is I will put the highlighter in my inner corners. But I don't like to just put it in my inner corners. I like to like blend it out into my eye. Because who the fuck doesn't need enough sparkles? Because if there's anything in this world, I want to sparkle. Okay? And so I'll take that and I'll put it down here if I'm feeling it. And sometimes, if I want more sparkles, I'll go to my other highlighters, because I have some Pixie highlighters that I bought forever ago that I think are so beautiful. And I'll wear this exact makeup look out, by the way. Like, I love the way this looks on me. Maybe not as big and grand if it's for work, but I love with the highlighter in the inner corners and everything. So and sometimes if I'm feeling it, I'll put some more of my Pixie highlighters, and I'll take a little bit, because this one right here is pink and orange, but I like the pink, and so I'll put the pink sometimes on top, because the one from the other palette is more what's the word, it's more frosty, which is fine, but I love me some pink. And so what I also like to do with the highlighter is, because I put it right here, I like to take it and I go whoop. And you know, some people may be like, that's too much highlighter, and I know what I say to that: suck my. So I'll drag it and I'll just bring it above what I did with my other makeup. And I love doing that. I love highlighter. I love sparkles. I don't know if you've noticed, but I love sparkles. And so because I already have the highlighter out, it doesn't really matter what highlighter I use. I'll put whatever I feel like on my nose right here. Boop, 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 boop. I'll put whatever I feel like right here. Sometimes I'll connect them from here to here, like from my eye to here. Why? I just feel like it. And it's fun. Why not? So let's do that today. Alright, so for my fairy looks, I'll do my fairy, elf, or queen looks. I'll do one of two things. I will take the bronzer and the contour, and I will contour my face. So I'll go woo, put a deep contour, deep dark contour on my cheeks. Beep. Be like that. Beep, 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 beep. Cute. We love it. And then I'll put some under my jawline, because I just sometimes I'm not feeling my double chin, you know? Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. And then I'll drag it up here like I would a bronzer. But if I'm feeling a little bronzy, I'll take some of the bronzer from that BH Cosmetics palette, and I'll just put it up here. Because I have a massive forehead. There's a reason why one of my friends call me Planet. Because my forehead is like its own planet. And let me just tell you, my large forehead girlies, boys, large foreheads, you're a beautiful bitch. And don't forget it. Because if someone's making fun of you because of your forehead, you could just say that's free real estate, man. That's all I'm saying. I used to be so self-conscious about my forehead too, but now I'm just like, why? I'm a beautiful bitch. That's why. I'll blend it out in a bit, but after the contour, what I like to do is I like to take the blush that I used on my eyes, and I'll take it and I'll put it over my nose. I really like the look where the blush is scattered from your nose to down here. Like, I think it looks so pretty. And like I said, this is like stage makeup. But you can wear this out. Like, this is, I would wear this out. This is pretty. And so I'm going to blend my blush into my contour. So boop, boop, boop. I think I have the nose of a monster. And while monsters are beautiful, I also want to give my nose some shape. So we're going to give this honker some shape. Or at least try to. There's only so much that I can do. I really think. So I'll take it and I'll blend my contour out into my nose. But I'm going to take some highlighter, put over my lips. I love highlighter. Don't know if you've noticed. Me and highlighter, we go way back. Some honorable mentions, by the way, with palettes. I have a lot of old makeup that I bought when I was 16, 17, 18, and now I'm 22. It's probably expired, but I still use it because I can't afford more. So I bought this Profusions palette, Neutrals, many years ago. I bought it from CVS. It was like 15 bucks. Don't knock it. I just want to say, don't knock some of those cheaper palettes. They're really good. And I bought this also Bad Habit Athena palette off Amazon. And I love this palette. Like, it has a lot of sparkles, shimmers. It's very pretty. I forgot to mention, with my eyes, I like to take the outer color from up here and I like to blend it down here. I think it looks good. I think it adds more to my eyes. If you don't, I don't care. But try it. This never doesn't hurt to try. Boop. I'll drag it and I'll be putting it over here. I think it does a thing. For my lips, this is my favorite lip color. It's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Rome. My favorite. It's like a terracotta pink. If there's a go-to lip shade that I will use anywhere I go if I was to travel, it's this. It's definitely this. Let me show you. And that is this. I love this shade. If there's anything for my go-to natural makeup, it's that. I know in the look that person commented on, I didn't have eyeliner on, but I just started doing eyeliner, and I think it makes a big difference. I can't do wings, so I bought these Method Beauty wing stamps. So you go boop. So you get one for each eye. And I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. All right, eyeliner is done. Is it even? No. Do I care to fix it? No. The last two things I need to do is I need to put on my false lashes. I just started wearing false lashes, and I cannot do the ones with the glue. So I have magnetic lashes. So I got these on Amazon. So I'll put this over my eyeliner that I already have on, Alright, so I put my magnetic liner on. I gotta let that dry before I put on the lashes, so I'm gonna put on my mascara. And the mascara that I use the Maybelline Sensational. Hopefully my eyeliner is done drying. So let's put on lashes. Maybe I'll do these. I haven't used those one before. We got it, and we're golden. Now time for hair. Like I said, I have naturally wavy hair, but it's not as uniform and curly as what I usually have in my videos. When it comes to my hair, I want to start by saying that I have very fine hair. My hair is very fine. I have a lot of it, but it's fine. So it tends to stay flat to my head. And that becomes a problem when I want volume. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom and zhuzh it out. And what I'm gonna do along with that is I'm gonna put some mousse in it to hold my curls together. And what I like to do is sometimes I will take these pieces and I'll pull it back because I think the exposure of my face looks really good when I have something on my head. And I'll just tie it back with a little elastic. But I'm not gonna do that right now. And here's me with my dress on that I use for my elf cosplays. I also have jewelry on, but I'm gonna put on some more. And I don't want to forget the important part: the elf ears. Definitely don't want to forget those. Like, we're an elf, and the ears are a big part of that. And here's me posing, even though I'm not done. Oh my god. Oh, here I'm being a gosh dang big goof. And here's the finished look. If you guys want any more tutorials or get ready with me on my cosplays, let me know. It was really fun to film and share this with you guys, so if you like it, give me a like. Bye, my sugar plums.